Hi, Yakemi here. We all use LinkedIn for different purposes. Most of us are here for professional reason. Either you are here to make connections, build relationships, to showcase your products and services, and whatever you're here for, you want to make sure that you're getting the most out of LinkedIn. So over the next couple of minutes, I'm going to talk specifically about the social selling index. So fortunately, LinkedIn actually measures this for you and it's focused on your use of LinkedIn. So if you've signed into your LinkedIn and you've got that open on a tab, on another tab, go to linkedin.com/sales/SSI. On this page, you will see your current social selling index. What I'm going to do over the next couple of minutes is show you how to improve each of these scores. Different things impact the scores, and I must say right off the bat, don't get obsessed about the scores. They go up and down depending on what's going on LinkedIn, depending on how you're using LinkedIn or not using LinkedIn. But it is a good indication, and the habits that you can build from looking at these numbers and trying to improve will help you get the most out of LinkedIn. One reason that you maybe should care about this score is the higher your score is, the more reach your posts will get. So try, for instance, to have at least 70 as your SSI score, because then you get up to 20% more reach than someone who's got, say, 40 as an SSI score. Okay, so quickly, I want to go ahead and tell you what each of these scores are measuring and how you can use that to improve how you use LinkedIn. So if we go first to the first one that says establish your professional brand. So this really has to do with whether you've got a complete profile and whether you've got endorsements. So mine tends to be between kind of 20 and 25. And if somebody endorses me for certain skills in a week, that will go up. These scores are updated sort of every 1 to 2 days. So it can change quite a lot by just making some small changes. So profile endorsements. One other thing that really impacts this particular score is if you're writing articles and people are engaging with you as a result of the articles you're writing. So if you write an article and you get new followers as a result of writing that article, your score around establishing your professional brand will go up. Okay, so that's the first one. The next one we'll look at is finding the right people. Now, my score around this, and in fact, the next one, engage with insights, has been less than 14 for actually many years, and I didn't really bother too much. I wasn't doing a lot of searching on LinkedIn, really. I tend to use LinkedIn to share content because I'm really a content creator, and I'm not necessarily searching for people. But I've started to do a little bit more with that. And because I've got Sales Navigator, I'm also, using that a bit more. So this score has increased slightly more over the last few months. But the main thing is searching for people. So going into that search bar at the top, searching for people, using the Boolean search function to search for people, that will get your score up. And looking at people's profiles, like going and actually looking and spending a few seconds on profiles will actually get that score up for you. And how active you are. If you don't use LinkedIn for a week, that score will go down. So for instance, I've been on holiday for a couple of weeks and I've only been on LinkedIn a couple of times in that time, and the score has gone down. It was around 18 before I went on holiday, and that's totally fine. So those are some of the things that impact that score. We do our social selling program at the end of August. And part of what we'll show you is really how to get the most out of the scores, how to use Boolean searching, for instance, that I've mentioned. My business partner, Sarah Downs, goes into quite a lot of detail around that. So if you're interested in that, there'll be details under this video as to how to look at getting a place on that program. Okay, engage with insights. That's the next one. So this one really has to do with whether you are engaging with other people's content, whether you're liking, commenting, reposting. You'll notice that LinkedIn now has this repost feature. It's really about your engagement on other people's content, not the other way around. Sometimes people think it's whether you are writing posts that people are engaging with. It's actually your engagement with other people's posts. One other thing to keep in mind about this one is it also focuses on how many messages you're sending in the LinkedIn messages and the response rate. So again, it's really good for you to understand what messages work, how to use LinkedIn messages, and the response rate is important. So if you're just sending spam and pitches and people are ignoring that, you'll see the score really plummet. Again, we look at this during the social selling essentials program, how to use messages and the type of messages that really work. And finally, building relationships. Now, this has to do with connection. So my score dropped from 25 over the last year because I have far more followers than connections. This score cares about connections, people that are actually connected to you and you're connected to them. So if you have more followers than connections, this score will come down. And I mean, I live with that. I'm happy with that. But it's just to let you know there's different things that can impact the score, and the acceptance rate when you send connection requests. The percentage of those people that actually respond to you is what impacts the score. So those are some of the key things that I wanted to highlight about how to improve the score. I hope that's been helpful. Again, look at the link below to check out our social selling essentials program that is on August 17th and August 24th. Thanks, everyone. Bye now.